would like to state that first of all, this isn't relevant to the topic of our plan, which is an economic growth and diplomatic growth through our plan. And second of all, the opposition had failed to realize that although they are working together, it is an international effort called upon by the UN. Thus, they do not really have a choice unless they do not support the fact that global warming is happening and that we need to stop this pollution emitters. Thus, it does not apply. Next, they asked, why would China want to lessen their export rate? Clearly, the opposition doesn't understand the process of free trade and what giving rise to RMB means. Now, what giving rise to RMB means is that China economically just becomes richer and stronger. So when China increases their RMB, they can buy more, but then their exports become less expensive. So this is good for them because their RMB is stronger. Their economy in general is stronger compared to the other world, compared to the rest of the world, because of the fact that they can buy more, they have more currency, so they have more power. Now, the opposition has said that by implementing this plan, it would harm our relationship with South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. However, it would affect these countries in a beneficial way because by having two superpower economies work together, you increase the stimuli of trade and you further decrease our trade conflict, such as tariffs and the Pacific Treaty that the U.S. had backed out of. By doing this, we increase the country's relationship. Now, the opposition had asked that for our funding. Now, the opposition clearly doesn't understand what trade means. Trade is giving something away for something back. So, our funding is the U.S. economy and the Chinese economy continuously trading. So basically, because the U.S. economy will be able to sell, our funding comes from our profit that we make from this selling point, and thus it'll lower the trade deficit, increasing the U.S. economy's power and allowing the U.S. economy a better standpoint on their own export rate. They said we had failed to point out the harms of the status quo. However, they failed to realize that the U.S. is actually losing money because of the trade deficit, and we are not trading to our full capabilities by not joining together. So if China and the U.S. were to join together, this would strengthen the relationship between these two countries and thus allow their allies to start begin strengthening their own relationships. And thus the harms of the status quo will be solved through our plan because of that. And the opposition has said, well, China and U.S. is already trading and they are already doing well enough, so our plan doesn't implement enough. However, they have failed to realize that China and the U.S. are the greatest economic superpowers in the world. So if they were to not trade, this wouldn't be true because the largest consumer nation must be trading to the largest producer nation. However, they are not trading to their full capabilities, which is what we believe that they should be doing. So by implementing our plan, what we allow for China and the U.S. to trade fully and become an economical power, thus allowing China to reach their goal, which is to increase the RMB so that they have a stronger economical stance, and also to increase domestic economic stimuli by allowing their citizens to have a richer economy, thus allowing them to buy more inside the country. Now, they had also failed to realize that another harm of the status quo is that China is continuously manipulating RMB, the weight of RMB. However, so what our plan does to solve this is we tell China that we will allow your RMB to rise. However, in doing so, we will not allow you to manipulate your RMB anymore, because of the fact that by not manipulating your RMB and simply allowing it to rise, we can stimulate economic growth between the two countries, and thus allowing China and the U.S. to be able to use both of their money, both of their currency in an equal way. So by implementing our plan that China and the U.S. should create a new treaty that promotes free trade in between both countries and allows China to have their RMB trickle up. This plan allows for the countries to even out their trade deficit, thus lowering economic conflict, such as tariffs, such as things that other countries have been involved in, and the U.S. Has backed out of, like the Pacific Treaty. So if we were to implement our treaty, then we would lessen these conflicts, and we would also increase economic stimuli because of the fact that China, as one of the greatest producer nations in the world, will begin to start importing more and allowing their citizens a more healthy, a better lifestyle because of the fact that their currency can allow them to do it because of their strength. And the U.S. will thus become richer because of their exports will increase. So, because of these reasons, this resolution shall stand. Thank you.